Oh.
Oh, what's going on, Queenie? I haven't seen you around these parts in a little while.
Did you call me Greenie?
No, Queenie.
Oh, Queenie. Yeah.
But Greenie is also one of my friends. That's the green medicine woman. We call her Greenie.
I know her.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, she's wonderful. She kind of keeps all the plants going, and I know you work with her closely, and you keep all the flowers attended and make sure they're good and get rid of the bad ones, stuff like that. I appreciate all that kind of stuff.
So,
Yes.
I like your nose.
Well, it's called a beak. I like your nose, and it's probably called a snout, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what are these humans? They got noses. They're very nosy too, by golly.
Well, yes, they are.
Yeah, of course.
Did you hear I climbed a cherry tree and was
You're the
punished?
one. Yes, you're the one responsible for us ravens getting to no more cherries in that particular tree because they chopped it down. They said, "Oh, the bears ruined it," and then so they went whatever they do, and suddenly it's gone, and then us ravens got no more cherries high up.
Well, I couldn't resist. I simply could not.
I understand. They are
resist.
fabulous things to eat. Yes. And now they're putting nets on the top of the tree so we get caught in them when we're trying to eat those cherries, right?
Well, then I can no longer climb, you see.
It's a sad situation. The humans are coming out, getting totally out of control.
Well, they want us to go to somebody else's yard, I suppose. But, I happen to go where the trees are.
Yeah, well, can't blame you. I fly around and spot the really good cherries and, swoop down and grab a few and gargle with them sometimes. It's really fun to gargle with cherries, And then, of course, you got to spit the seed, it goes flying and you go, that's a good one.
So, Raven, tell me,
tell me.
what do you think about the apple trees this year?
Well, somebody came along and harvested all the apples before we were finished getting our yearly quota.
Oh, I'll do my best, sheepish bear. Oh, that was me.
No, it wasn't. I was those damn humans.
Oh,
They organized. They said, anybody that's got an apple tree, we'll come and pick your apples for you, and you can have a few, and we'll take the rest, kind of thing, And I'm looking, where's my apples? I go around and no apples here, and no apples there. And then I found out from the Raven counselor, he said, oh, well, the humans have been, organizing stuff. So maybe we got to start organizing as animals.
Perhaps. Now, there is a very kind woman in Fort Seward, the
really?
Peace Fort.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Who sometimes will throw popcorn.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
But it's
a
not filling.
raven cannot live on popcorn alone.
Well,
nor can a bear.
Nor can a bear.
That's right. Well, maybe we need a good salmon dispensary over by the Chilkoot there, and then everybody could, gather around, have a few salmon, have a few laughs, tell a few jokes, things like that.
Well, you're the jokester, not
Well,
me.
I would, you can laugh, right?
Yes, I can laugh.
I love it. Yeah, baby. Well, let's talk about this salmon dispensary concept. I mean, they dispense other things, you know what I mean? Makes them happy,
Yes,
Good.
I've heard.
And this is a happy-go-lucky idea. He was running for mayor. I mean, I tried to get him to run for mayor, and he almost did, but then he decided not to. And then so I put him on a write-in candidate, but, he doesn't really want to be mayor, and so I don't know what to do.
I don't. I've never known. I don't think of such things. I'd rather think about fish.
Well, right. Well, he thought about it, too, and that's why I like him. He thought about a salmon dispensary for the bears and the ravens and the eagles and stuff like that, and then just everybody gets to have a good time. It's a win-win, right?
I suppose. I'm told there are people with freezers. Some people have 5 freezers.
Oh,
5
my goodness.
in their homes.
And you can only raid one at a time, right?
Well, they have fish in their freezers.
Yes. And they thaw out after a little while.
I think we might organize a raid.
Oh, all right.
I
all
do.
right, I like it. You get the other bears going, and I'll bring a few eagles and some other ravens that I know of, and we'll hit it.
But we have to distract the humans.
Yeah, that's our job.
Okay, what will you do?
Well, we'll just dive bomb.
There you go.
And pretty soon we'll chase them away from the house,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And out into the fields, and they'll be running, they're fair game then. Dive bomb. Anyway,
And then while you're doing that,
you get in there and get the stuff.
exactly.
And you get a whole bunch, and then bring it on out to the river, and we'll all sit around and pull off the plastic.
Yes, we'll have a feast.
Right.
Pull off the plastic.
Yes.
Oh, I have claws.
Yeah, well,
You have
that's
a
good.
beak.
I have a beak. With the
Yes.
plastic, it does not stand a chance against us.
No, it doesn't.
But the trouble is, where does the plastic go after we get done with it?
That's the trouble.
That is the trouble. Yes, because some of our little other critter friends sometimes eat the stuff, and then they get constipated, and then they get worms, and then they croak.
Yes.
It's
Well,
not good.
No.
It's not good. And some people or some critters think that they've been plasticized in their brain just from drinking the water. You know what I mean?
So I hear.
Yeah, that's right. So hey, what are we gonna do? We have to organize.
Yeah, we have to organize. Well, Raven, you've given me much food for thought.
Oh, good. I'm good at that, I guess.
You are.
In a crazy sort of way, right? I mean, everybody likes to think outside the box, right?
Of course.
Yes. Well, actually, nobody likes to think outside the box, and that's why thinking outside the box is so wonderful.
Well, I like to.
Oh, good, good. Well, let's think outside this box, too.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So, we're gonna debox?
We're going to debox.
Debox. Okay, ready, set, debox!